time. And this is a video with a question that I've been asked several times, whether it be friends here on YouTube that have asked me or friends outside of YouTube. And that question is, why am I not losing weight on keto? What am I doing wrong? And what the heck? I have gained weight trying this keto diet thing. And so let me just throw out there, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. However, I have been on the keto diet now for over 7 months and I am currently down 54 pounds. Still not exactly where I want to be, but I'm getting closer and closer every single day. And so this video is basically my own personal experience with the keto diet and my personal mistakes, and hopefully y'all can learn from my experience and my mistakes. So, and let's just say I've definitely analyzed this diet enough where I know what triggers my weight loss stalls. And so hopefully my experiences and my mistakes will help you guys to succeed on your keto journey. So let me just jump right in, and the first thing I'm going to say is a little controversial just because some people disagree with this and some people agree. So I personally agree, and that is calories. Calories in, calories out totally matter. Any diet, I don't care what diet you're on, you have to be on some type of calorie deficit, because if you're not, it's not going to work. I am only 4'11", and if I tried to eat 3,000 calories a day, I'm gonna gain weight. So you have to be on a calorie deficit. And that calorie deficit is either gonna mean you eat less or you work out harder. Or you could do both. Either way, you have to be in some sort of calorie deficit to lose weight. That just is what it is. However, with that being said, I don't necessarily feel like you have to count calories. But the thing is with that, if you don't count calories, you have to really be in tune with your body. You have to really listen to your body. So what I mean by that is you would have to really listen to your body and listen to your hunger signals and your full signals. Because honestly, I do not count calories, but I listen to my body. I only eat when I'm hungry and I stop when I'm full. Do I have bad days? Of course I have bad days. I'm human. There's days where I eat way more than what I should. I still stay within my carb limits, but my calories are off the rocker. And honestly, those days that I do that, I wake up heavier. So that's why I know calories matter. They matter, because I'm telling you, I cannot get away with eating a ton of calories and still lose weight or even maintain. I will gain. So calories in, calories out do matter. I seriously just cannot stress that enough. And again, I know this from personal experience. Anytime I have a bad day with eating way too many calories, it shows. It shows. Not only does it show on the scale, but it shows on my body, like I'm more bloated. So definitely keep that in mind when you're eating. Like if you're the type of person that struggles with listening to your body, then it may be worth it to count calories. As much as that sucks, trust me, I know, I've been there. I've been on like every diet in the book, and this is the only diet that's ever worked for me. I've counted calories, I've been on fat-free diets. It sucks, I know. But even if you only have to count calories in the beginning, just to get you on the right track, then it would be worth it. So number 2 is fats. So I know this is a high-fat, moderate protein, low-carb diet. However, I truly believe in getting my fats in, but you still need to be careful with fats, because if you're going overboard on your fats, then you're probably going to stall, if not gain. And again, I know this from personal experience because there's been plenty of days where I went over on my fats. And another thing too, let me just throw this out there. Fats and calories kind of go hand in hand, because fats are very calorie dense. So if you're overeating on your fats, then you're probably going over on your calories. So that's really something to think about as well. Make sure that you're getting fats in, but don't go overboard. Fats are there to keep you satiated. So if you are eating plenty of fats and you can go from one meal to the next and not feel hungry, you're doing a great job with your fats. If you cannot go from one meal to another meal because you're starving, maybe you need to add more fat. Or if you are going from one meal to another meal, but you are going long periods of time because you're still stuffed, maybe you're eating too much fat. I will actually leave an iCard either here or here. I'm not really for sure where it shows up, but I did a video on how to calculate your macros. So that way you can calculate your macros for your height, your weight, your body type, everything, and you can find out exactly how much fat and protein and carbs and all that good stuff that you need for your body. So just keep that in mind. When it comes to fats, you don't need 5 fat bombs a day, you know. Literally the amount of fat that I use is I might use a teaspoon of Kerrygold butter or something at the bottom of the pan when I cook my eggs, or maybe I'll use a little bit of coconut oil to cook my veggies in, or you know, something like that. But I don't add a bunch of fat to my meals. And that little bit of fat is giving me enough fat that I need for my body to still thrive in ketosis. Number 3 is carbs. So are you really in ketosis? Are you really being true and honest with yourself with how many carbs you're eating? Because I know a lot of people stress about net carbs. Everything you hear is net carbs, net carbs, net carbs. Total carbs matter as well. My rule of thumb kind of is no more than 20 net carbs per day and no more than 50 total carbs per day. With that being said, most days I don't even make it up to 20 net carbs or 50 total carbs. I usually stay between 15 and 20 net carbs and maybe 30, maybe pushing it 35 total carbs. And most of my days I get those carbs from vegetables. So try to keep your carbs low and try to keep your carb intake from vegetables. Because quite honestly, if you're like, yeah, I'm only eating 20 net carbs per day, but all those net carbs are coming from Quest bars, then that's probably not good. Because 4 Quest bars could be like 80 total carbs, and that's a lot of total carbs. If that's what you're doing, then your body may not even be in ketosis. So definitely keep that in mind. You know, I'm a firm believer in net carbs, but I'm also a firm believer in total carbs. So I think they both matter, to be honest with you. Another thing too, when it comes to testing whether or not you're in ketosis, some people are firm believers in poking their finger and taking a blood test to see what their ketone levels are and all that good stuff. I don't even own one of those. I don't care what my blood ketones are. I use the urine strips. The urine strips are absolutely accurate whether or not you are in ketosis or not. If that strip turns the slightest bit of a color, you are in ketosis. I feel like unless you're doing ketosis for some type of medical reason and you need to keep your ketones between this level and this level, then it would be important to get the blood ketone meter, I think. But me personally, I'm on this way of eating because I want to be healthier. I want to lose weight. I want to be at a healthy BMI. I am 42 years old and I'm just doing it for health reasons. So the urine strips are definitely good enough for me. Number 4 is protein. Anytime I eat an excessive amount of protein, it inhibits my weight loss. And I can jump on that scale the next day and almost every time I know I ate too much protein, the scale goes up. It will stop my weight loss or make me gain weight like that. So when it comes to protein on keto, it's moderate protein. You don't want to go too little on protein because that could give you a negative impact on your body as well. It could make you be hungry. Your energy could go down. I've even heard of people's hair falling out. Protein is one of those things that it's a goal. You don't want to go too little, you don't want to go too much. With that being said, as far as too much protein, it does inhibit my weight loss and sometimes it does make me gain weight. But I do know some have said that it can even throw you out of ketosis. My experience, it did not throw me out of ketosis when I overate on protein, but again, it just impacted my weight loss. So keep that in mind as well. So these are the 4 big reasons that affected me personally. These are things that I can literally say from my own experience stopped my weight loss or stalled my weight loss or made me gain weight. After doing research, there are definitely other reasons that could stall your weight loss. So with all of that being said, and let's say you already analyzed all of these things that I just went over and you know your calories and fat and carbs and protein, you know all that's in check. Maybe it's something bigger than that. Maybe you're not sleeping. Maybe, are you feeling stressed? Maybe you just need to move more. Maybe you need to go for a walk or, start exercising a little bit more. Maybe you have an underlying medical condition that you're not even aware of, or maybe a food intolerance. There are so many different reasons out there that could be the reason as to why you're struggling losing weight. And that's kind of my advice. If you've already kind of went down this checklist that I've went over, then maybe it is time to go see your doctor and be like, hey, you know what? I feel like there's really something going on. If y'all have any questions, or if you want to leave a comment below, definitely leave a comment below and I would be happy to try to help y'all. But for now, that is all I have for you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you subscribe to my channel, don't forget to tap that bell so you can get a notification whenever I upload a new video.